The new Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture opens its doors today. It is a celebration of pride and culture through history. The museum is so popular that already tickets are sold out until November. WJZ has complete coverage of the museum opening. Vic Carter and Tracy Leong are in Washington with more on some of the exhibits and the history you will learn about African American heritage. Let's begin with Vic.
Well, Denise's museum is designed to have people engage and interact with history. And everyone who comes here, everyone who has been through there so far, has told me the very same thing. And that is that there are things in there that touch their lives. And that certainly was the case for me.
It is a simple display, a glass case covering a large stone. In any other setting, you would not give this piece of granite a second look. But this is no ordinary stone. It is, in fact, a block. An auction block. And if it could talk, it would tell stories of men and women, boys and girls and babies, sold to the highest bidder. This emotional display is just one of thousands that fill the National Museum of African American History and Culture. There is Thomas Jefferson, standing in front of bricks, each bearing the names of slaves he owned. Shackles worn by slaves, a whip used to discipline slaves or to make them work harder in the cotton fields, the crop on which much of the South was built. But then there is that rock. 12-year-old Nafisa Weeks and Princess Courtney saw it and were moved.
What's the one thing that you have seen here that maybe upsets you the most?
That picture right there.
And it's of what?
It's of a white man auctioning off a black baby, and the mother is trying to take her baby back.
Does it hurt you to see something like this?
Yes, like little babies just getting sold from their parents when they don't even know anything.
But this museum is about more than the dark, deadly, and dangerous times in African American history. It also celebrates the amazing accomplishments that were made in spite of the odds. Medicine and education, sports and arts, commanding the air, and winning the White House.
While America should ponder the pain of slavery and segregation, it also had to find the joy, the hope, the resiliency, the spirituality that was endemic in this community. We discovered that the African American experience is the quintessential American experience.
The artifacts came from across America. More than 40,000 people had things to show and to share and to donate to this museum. Only a fraction is on display right now. Many more stories are locked in the Smithsonian vaults, awaiting a chance to be seen and their stories told.
Seeing a visual artifact, seeing slave shackles, seeing the actual slave cabin that we have here, it makes the history more real, the history comes alive for you, and it is actually for many people a very emotional experience.
And that it is. No matter where I went in this museum, I could not forget that rock, that stone, and the people who stood on it.